Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today's video is my top 10 budget beauty makeup heroes under £10 from the drugstore. Something along those lines. I haven't quite decided the title yet. You can be rest assured that it will be much snappier than that ridiculous sentence that I just said. I'm actually really excited to film this because anybody that knows me will know that I am the biggest, I almost said like budget babe and then like hated myself for it. I am the biggest budget girl. I absolutely love finding affordable dupes. Of course, like most girls, there are some luxury items of makeup that I absolutely adore, but on the whole, if I can find a dupe from the drugstore that is less than a quarter of the price, I will 100% be there. And I've managed to do that on quite a few occasions. So I have 10 products slash a couple of extra, because I'm really awful at narrowing things down, of items that all come in at under £10. I know that there's a tag that's like under $10. It'll be £10, so even in the US it'll still be very affordable and inexpensive. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy the video and you see some things that you love, and there might be some things that you want to go out and try for yourself, and generally just high five to budget beauty. Can I just take that back and pretend that that never ever happened? Okay, I get quite passionate about makeup that I love, so I am going to dive right in, otherwise we will be here for like half an hour. And the first thing that I have is something that even if you've been a subscriber of mine for like a couple of weeks, you probably would have heard about this. If you follow my blog, you definitely would have heard about this. It is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. This is by far my absolute favourite foundation. I have tried every foundation in existence. That's obviously over exaggeration, but I have tried a hell of a lot of high-end foundations. I was obsessed with NARS Sheer Glow. I wore that constantly for years and years. Tried this, I have literally not worn it since. In fact, I did wear it once and was like, no, I need my Bourjois like a third of the price foundation. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I think I might be slightly cheating because I've got an idea that this might be £10.99. However, desperately trying to backtrack. This, if you have a Boots or Superdrug near you, you will know that they are always on offer. There's like nearly always, I don't think I've ever seen it full price. There's always like £2 off, or like 3 for 2, or 2 for the price of 1. So yeah, I just cannot say enough good things about this. I'm gonna describe it as with all of these things, but if you've been a subscriber for at least a week, again, then you will know that I have the descriptive skills of a 2-year-old. So just get ready for the awful descriptions. This is kind of like a mixture of semi-matte, but it's like, it's not dewy, it looks really glowy, it's kind of luminous. Luminous is the word I'm looking for, but it lasts forever. I have like combination skin and it just works so well for me. I have friends with dry skin and oily skin and they both love it. Yeah, it's just a very luminous, not overly dewy, it's not matte, but it does like sink in really well and last forever. And yeah, I honestly cannot say enough good things about this. The only downside is that there aren't a huge amount of shade options, which is so annoying because I just feel like this works for so many skin types that everyone would probably love it. Sorry, this hair is driving me absolutely mad. It's like an actual hair, like not just my moustache. So yeah, absolutely love this. I could not recommend it enough, and I think it is £10.99, but always on offer. Totally cheated on the first go. Good going, Elle. Next up, I have an old favourite that everybody in the world, and their dog and their mum and their best friend and their auntie, and basically just everyone, I've covered everyone by saying everyone in the world, so what am I even talking about? Lots of people love this. It is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. It is so well loved. I mean, there is no writing left on the tube. That's how well loved it is for me. This is the highest coverage concealer that I own that actually lasts all day long. It works amazingly well on blemishes. It doesn't crease under the eyes. It just does everything. Like, I love concealers. I have all of the under eye circles in the world, and I have a good hormonal blemish like this monster that is growing on my chin. In case you're like, oh, I didn't know this was a collab and there's like a guest with her. No, it's not a collab. This is just like its own person in itself. So I have covered this up with this today, but I think, you know, a wand and a miracle, and Harry Potter couldn't even cover up this bad boy. But generally this just covers up absolutely everything, and I think it's really rare that you find a concealer that works amazing on blemishes and under the eyes. So Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, I couldn't recommend enough. Moving on to eyes, I think eyeshadow is definitely up there in like my all-time favourite makeup products. I love lipsticks and I love eyeshadows. Basically anything where I can experiment with colour I absolutely adore, and I just think I've got into a habit, when I was picking out eyeshadows or looking for one, I realised that what I'd been using lately were a lot of higher end palettes, like the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay palette, the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palettes, just a lot of palettes, and I hadn't really been reaching for any individuals. However, when I do, I always reach for the ones that I'm about to mention, and the higher end alternatives to these products, I actually think these are much better than. This is my first option. It is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24 by Eye Studio. Why by Eye Studio? The Maybelline Colour Tattoo, they're like cream eyeshadows. They are just